Chapter 2. Treat yourself like you're someone you're helping. This is a good one. Because most people are much willing, including myself, to help someone out and go an extra mile for someone way more than they do themselves. Whether that person be a close someone or even a stranger. So if you start treating yourself like someone that you're helping, you'll go that extra mile. You'll get up when you don't want to get up. You'll go to work when you're a little sick instead of staying home. And that goes to one of my biggest things. It's not the golden rule, it's the platinum rule. Because the platinum rule, you treat someone like they like to be treated. Treating someone like they like to be treated. Treating someone like they like to be treated makes you grow in your empathy and reach a fuller understanding of someone else, which in turn makes a fuller understanding of yourself and things that you might like or dislike. And another great point that the chapter brings up is that taking care of yourself is part of your responsibility to the community, because the way you take care of yourself affects the people around you. The people around you affect the people around them, and then that chain ripples effects into the whole environment, culture, and world as it goes on. So when you're taking care of yourself as you would taking care of someone else, you are essentially helping yourself to help the community. And if you see that world aspect of it, wow, amazing things. Ooh, this chapter 3 is deep. It's talking about not only having friends that you need to make you better in your life, but what kind of friend that you're being to other people, and the reasons behind what you're doing, even to help or so-called help other people. Like how, if you help someone, is it really to help them or so you feel better about yourself? You start asking those deeper questions, and then his philosophy is to look at the most diabolical, narcissistic view you can, and then try to expand upon that. Wow, it has you going down a rabbit hole, has you questioning yourself, has you thinking about the things you do in life and the motives behind it. These are the things that we need in life. These are the deeper conversations we have. This is the stuff that I believe is social media is kind of taking away. Although these things are kind of from social media, YouTube and stuff like that you're discussing, but these are discussions you need to have with people one-on-one, face-to-face, that can really broaden and deepen the relations you have with your friends, and see if you can bring them to a next level so you are helping each other up, left and right. Chapter 3, amazing. Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules to Life, Chapter 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. This is a good chapter on picking your environment and the people you're around. It had me thinking that I made choices in kind of the opposite direction. That I had friends that were very good for me, and I didn't expand myself because I didn't want to lose those friends. So those things are always a double-edged sword. If you want friends who want the best for you, to get out there and let go of the friends you have, that's a tough decision. And then are the friends you have the best for you, whether their intentions or not? Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules to Life is one of the most amazing books I've read so far. I think it's going to be my number one book to recommend to young people. It shows you how to get your head on straight, think about yourself along with others, how you fit in the wider community, how to find purpose for yourself, how to find meaning for yourself. It doesn't give you the whole blueprint, but it does give you steps and questions that you can ask yourself to figure that stuff out yourself. And I think that's one of the best places for a book to be, is able to give you the keys and the tools to figure out stuff yourself, because everybody's an individual, everybody's different. So there's never going to be one size fits all for especially these complex problems in life. As far as the book goes in comprehension, it is one of the most difficult, if not the most difficult book to comprehend and understand. He uses some advanced vocabulary in it, some advanced ideas, complex ways to explain some of the similar situations. So it is definitely going to be a book that you have to take your time on, but it is well worth all the time spent. It is a book that you have to read more than 3 times, I think. And every chapter could be a book in itself. So with that much information and that much data that you need to take in, this is definitely one of those lifetime books that you can go back to every year and reassess, check it out, see how you're doing, and go back. So this is definitely one of my top 10 recommendations of books ever. I'm loving this 4-hour work week. I think this might be the best book to give young entrepreneurs and hungry young men and women, because there is a lot of expansive thoughts in here that'll get people thinking outside of the box. I think that is what you need to get your 10x goals, to understand the concepts of deeper later books going on. So it's definitely my number 1 book for young entrepreneurs. So this 4-hour work week started out with a bang. I loved it. I think it's the greatest book to give to young entrepreneurs. But now we're in the middle of chapters, and it's kind of bloated with the amount of reference material and instructions. I feel like that could have been left at the end of the book. I feel like it's kind of stretched out a little too long, but it's only in the middle. Hopefully towards the end they'll start picking back up.